And well, that's all I'm gonna say on that matter. I normally don't do stream money goals like that, but I thought I'd give it a try this year. We've been streaming for 2 years now, so I was gonna do a birthday fund. We'll see. Anyway, enough about goals. The white that's leaving. So if you want to read it, it's here. You can go through it yourself. I'm just going to talk about the major points. The major points being that the confluences are here. The best of which is most likely the birthday stream. No. It's not for a week. It's the 23rd. It's not till next week, Derfiend. But they're adding, if you look at the black, this is where a lot of changes have happened. There's Blood Artist, there's Zulaport Cutthroat, there's Vizera Seer, Nantuko Husk. A lot of these enablers, Bloodthrone Vampire, for some sort of Aristocrats-esque deck. Let's look at the multicolored. It's interesting that Teague is in. Oh, we lost Prophetic Bolt. I love that card, though. What's the birthday fund money going to? What do you spend it on? I plan on spending it on the new stream setup, Dully, or I actually really want to stream the new XCOM. So it is related to the stream. I don't make stream goals that don't at least have some impact on the stream. So that's kind of the idea. Maybe I should have been more explicit and just been like XCOM 2 fund or... new stream rig fund, new stuff for the stream rig. I do need to get a webcam. I need to get a webcam. That's why I'm on the laptop again today. I don't have a webcam for my new stream setup. Almost dropped my Cheerios. But again, this is the biggest change right here, though, team. Right here. Notice all the things that are gone. There's no Aether Vial. There's no Basalt Monolith. There's no Chrome Mox. There's no Coalition Relic. Look at all these all this colorless ramp that's just gone. Power Stone, Diamond, Sphere, Thran Dynamo being the big daddy ramp. All gone. All gone. So green is now the best way to ramp, but this deck is so gross that we built here. If we look briefly at it one more time, the blue-white ramp deck that we've built here, blue-white control with ramp, is gross that it's playing Karn and Ugin and Marshall Ku and Big Elspeth and Hardcasting Terminus because we managed to find, Solemn Simulacrum, that's some of the ramp outside of green, Gilded Lotus, and Ancient Tomb. It's kind of the bridge between anime and sack value. Well, we'll figure it out. It doesn't have to be pure Aristocrats. I'd love to build it, though. I think it's a really cool deck and something that's kind of new. Yeah, Bombardment, Pia and Kieran make sense with this deck. So both of these cards would definitely be things that we're trying to get. Should we try to build that? And Vizera Seer, Blood Artist, Zulaport Cutthroat. So all these tools could help us build the Zombardment deck. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's look at the results already. Nice. Okay, 18 votes. That's great. That's actually not bad at all. You'd be surprised. We might have, maybe 50 or so people in here. Okay, 71. Getting that many votes, that's awesome. Really, really thank all you guys who voted. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, from the pie chart, you can obviously see that the Aristocrats is getting a lot of votes. Birthing Pod is close second. Third place is Depths, which is Primetime, Merit Lage, Hex Mage kind of build, Thespians stage, if you will, kind of a lands theme. And then somebody said, a couple people voted for Opposition. That is a cool deck. It's typically, I'm going to build it blue-green, I think is the best way. This is going to be a hard deck to steal because, since reading the article, anybody else who's read the article or played the cube knows that green is actually much stronger than it has been and is much more of a chase deck. We've built the green deck already, but... that's true, Han Bonkin. Yeah, we could fuse these two ideas. These two decks could honestly end up being the same thing. The Birthing Pod Aristocrats deck could end up being, it could be like a Jund, or just you can feasibly run Pod with very little green at all. So this could be the same kind of deck. When I labeled this, I kind of meant an Enters the Battlefield, a Flicker kind of Birthing Pod list. I kind of like that Enters the Battlefield kind of feel when it comes to my pod decks, but will I play XCOM as a warm-up to XCOM 2? Lockle, maybe. Maybe. I actually, what's awkward is, so my rig wasn't able to play, like my laptop can't play XCOM. I just got this new computer. You guys can't see it, but I'm looking at it behind me. And so the awkward thing is, Jace from State Farm. Welcome to the Abrams special. That's a very clever name. Um, anyway, that's funny. So, Lockle, I'd love to stream XCOM for you. Yeah, it's probably mostly going to be XCOM 2, though. XCOM, the Enemy Within and Enemy Unknown, I have on my PlayStation 3, but I don't have on computer. I don't actually own on the PC. I do need to do a test run on my Steam and Steam and see how it runs, how the original XCOM runs. It might be it might let me know how XCOM 2 is going to run. So, is Krovokian horror in the cube? Ooh, I don't know. I don't think so. Tortured existence? I don't think so. Do they have the full list on this page? They might not. Good luck and have some fun. I'm gonna type it out. You know, I really want my opponents to feel my sincerity here, so good luck, and let's have some fun. Like, I really want them to... I really do mean that when I say that. I know a lot of people just type that arbitrarily. I really mean that when I say it. So this hand doesn't cast councils, but it has a path and an O-ring, and it has land drops. We're on the play, though. The Karn is going to do little for this hand, unless the game really slows down. What do you guys think? Not sincere enough? Why not play the old XCOM games to build hype? Oh, the retro ones? The classic ones? I could. That's not a bad idea, Waring. You like it, Sev, on Twitch? Yeah, I mean, it's doing stuff. It's got our colors. It's developing. If it sees another white source, you can cast the Council's Judgment, so... It's developing. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, so this is the ramp deck. This is where we're scared. Oh, man. Because this deck is good. Good against us. Probably. Alright, Drew Plains. Pathing Mystic doesn't really help. I guess you could upkeep Path the Mystic. It kind of does something in the short term, but in the long term it does very little. Okay, Yavimaya. Now this guy is when dies, I still don't want to touch it. I'm going to save this for the big scary thing that comes out at the end. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, one way you can kind of hedge against this deck is to save the removal for the big scary things at the end. Of course, you know, depends on which big scary things they are. How good O-Ring or Judgment or Path is going to be. Slime my land, we can't handle that. We need all these land drops. Must tank you for the stream. Oh, Last Remnant, that's a good game. That is a good game. Raise the Alarm is sweet if he's just going to swing with his dudes. Absolutely. Alright, your move. Well, it's okay. I mean, he can sacrifice the Elder in response should he have open mana. I kind of want him to keep swinging, though. That means he doesn't have much scariness in the hand. This seems okay. I don't have a Wrath in my hand. I'll go for the block. He'll probably just sack in response, but that means he's not using his mana for something else this turn. Oh, he didn't want to draw a card. He wanted to just trade with the token? Huh. Okay. That means he has something else to be doing this turn. Or he really wanted the, you know... That means he must have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drop? 6 drop, 7 drop? Was this prime time? Nothing. Is the next draft going to be when this round ends? Yeah, pretty much, Caleb. I'm just going to... Whoa, keep him coming. Just going to keep him coming. Nice, okay, he didn't have another land drop to really capitalize on the Bailoffs. I don't really want to path and ramp this guy. I'd rather just maybe O-ring this, or judge it. It's kind of how I'm feeling. It's kind of the mood I'm in. We also may need to path our own token to... I'm just going to O-ring. We may need to path our own soldier token to keep developing our mana. We still have a judgment. I mean, we need to get to this Karn. Let's see, we're only on 4 mana. We really, our sweet spot is about 6 or more mana. So we'll lose this fight should I not hit enough. We'll see if we can't. I mean, he's on 4 cards though, so you know how much do you value the path, or do you want to ramp with this? Ooh, the primal command is gross here. Okay. Okay. Primal command, of course, making me wish I'd led judgment. Now the question is, do we want to redraw the O-ring or do we want to path? If I was going to path, I needed to do it before the primal command put it on top. Is O-ring really what we need to be drawing here, or do we need to draw a land? That's the question. He will get his trigger though. I mean, there's at least we have the Flicker Wisp for the token. I think we may have to actually just path the Bailoffs and then play Flicker Wisps to get rid of the token he's about to make. I imagine he's going to make his landfall trigger. Right, he played land first, exactly. Oh, weird. We're going to combat. So he decided not to play his land to get the Rampaging Bailoff trigger. This means I could kind of get him here with a path on the Bailoffs and he doesn't get the token. That's worth spending the path for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I wasn't planning on spending the path. I was actually very much considering the soldier. We'll redraw the Oblivion Ring. It's okay. I wish I was seeing more mana, but this is all right. Jared says he already played land. Oh, he did play pre-land for Bailoff? Oh, okay, best JJ. I didn't see it. Crap. See, this guy's got the right attitude. See that? Minken said, let's do it. See that? He's got the right attitude, this guy. Unlike our first round opponent. Alright, prime time. Okay. Oh boy. Well, we knew that was coming. That was what was tutored off the command. I don't know if you guys saw the text. I should have done this so you guys could also see. If you wisp his land, I get to nuke the enchantment, says Emperor. Oh yeah, that's still a play. A lot of these green decks though have some tokens with their late game threats like Nasty, Terasti. So it might behoove us to save the Flicker Wisp for that. Interesting that he didn't attack with Mystic. Makes me wonder what he has up instead to do. Alright, Confluence. I mean, we've already seen Acidic Slime and Primal Command. I really would like to save the Judgment, but it might be hard to do so. I'm gonna O-ring again. I'm gonna sandbag the Judgment. We'll see if he has another Naturalize effect or not, or Bounce effect. Little knight that could, or soldier. It's really easy to tell if you played land. At the bottom it says land. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to just look at the chat. I know. This is true. Alright, so here's Big Daddy Ugin. Ugh, gross. So we'll get the prime time back. But now we're pretty boned. Like, I have to